The question, tips for making the best of an enjoyable friends with benefits kink connection when you also want more, like a relationship. Okay, so I think that my question would be, can you be happy with it exactly as it is? Can you be happy with this connection exactly as it is without needing it to ever change? If you want more, like how is that want coming through? And do you need to take some space from that person before you can actually be present in it as just a friends with benefits? If someone says to you, I'm available to hang out at 2:00, and you're really hoping they'll get together at noon, so you show up early at noon hoping they're going to get there early and then they don't, you're going to feel disappointed. If you are holding on to this big desire that this is going to be a relationship and they have told you that's not in the cards, that is setting both of you up for failure. So can you be happy with it exactly as it is? If that answer is no, if the answer is I can be happy with it for now with the hope that it changes, don't do it. Just don't. Because you're basically just lurking the relationship. You're doing what a lot of those shitty nice guys do that we read about on the internet, who like act like they're a friend to someone when really what they want is a relationship, and then they get pissed when that's not available. I'm not saying you're going to do that, but I am saying that if you cannot be happy with what is being offered, it is not in your best interest to stay in it with the hope that it'll become something else. When I have people in my life who want like a friends with benefits connection, and I was hoping for a relationship, but I think that I could get there eventually, usually what I'll do is I'll take a break from them of like a few weeks to a month, depending on how like into them I was, so that I can kind of like reset my own internal desires and expectations, so that when I show back up to that friends with benefits connection, it's in a way where I can be happy about it just in general and not as a like temporary with the hopes it'll change. You know, I think that you need to get yourself set in a place where this is what it is going to be and you can be happy with that and not hoping for something else. And that may mean taking space. It may mean that this can't work for you, but I think you have to like get yourself to a place where you are a yes to what is being offered, not a yes for now, not a yes, but maybe. Like you need to be a yes to this because that is what you have. And you should not hold on to the desire that you being in it is going to change it. Might it change someday? Maybe, but you should plan on it never changing. Like that should be your expectation, is that it will not change. Because if you're waiting for it to change, it's gonna get weird. Like it's eventually just gonna get weird. There's almost always a point at which it becomes very clear that you are waiting for this to become something that it is not. And that makes everybody uncomfortable. So be real with yourself. Can I be happy with this as a friend with benefits? If the answer is no, that's 100% valid. So don't do it. Maybe that's harsh. I say this from love, and I say this from personal experience of being the asshole hoping that it's gonna change. So just like be real with yourself. If they've said no, it's a no, and don't wait for it to change. Okay? Say it from love. I hope that was helpful.